Have you ever wondered why some people find it almost impossible to focus or concentrate? Maybe they're hypervigilant, maybe they're constantly scanning the room, they hear every little sound, or they're really tuned in to changes in somebody's mood, their body language, their tone of voice. Now, there are many possible reasons, I'm sure, where this can come from, but I want to share a pattern that I've noticed after working with thousands of clients over my 25 years as a hypnotherapist. I often have clients who tell me that they always feel like they're on. They're always watching, they're always scanning, they're always anticipating, they're always listening, they're waiting for something to happen. They have that hypervigilance. Often this comes from having had a threatening or unpredictable person in your environment when you were a child. Maybe it was on an ongoing basis, or maybe it only happened once. The parent who went off that one time they went ragey. Doesn't matter if it was once or ongoingly, we don't know if it's going to happen again. Now, this is our way of keeping ourselves safe. If we're so attuned to the energy in the room, to what people are doing, to all of the stimuli, then we can be ready for something before it happens. We can get ourselves out of there. The job of the subconscious is to keep you safe. So if you've had an unpredictable person in your environment, it thinks that one way to keep you safe is keeping you vigilant. Now, the problem is you then take that vigilant person and plop them down in a classroom where there's 30 other people they now need to keep track of, and that hypervigilance can go through the roof. And of course, focus and concentration can seem impossible. Or take that person as an adult. The subconscious doesn't understand you've grown up and that that pattern is no longer serving you, that it's no longer required. Take that person and plunk them in an open plan office or a busy coffee shop. And again, the hypervigilance goes through the roof. Now, the good news is that this is changeable behavior. The job of the subconscious is to keep you safe. And unfortunately, it doesn't update on its own. But with my clients, I've been able to speak to their subconscious and help it to understand that the pattern no longer serves you. You are safe now. You're no longer in that environment with that threatening or unpredictable person, or you have ways to protect yourself that are better than the hypervigilance. Once the subconscious understands the pattern is no longer required, it's quite happy to calm that vigilance down and do something else. Now, if you're fascinated by human behavior, if you're interested in this type of conversation, I'd love to invite you to my free monthly class, Why You Still Feel Stuck. Symptoms are clues, not problems. In this class, and there's no obligation to do anything afterwards, this isn't a sales meeting wrapped up in a free class. I really just like talking about human behavior and giving you insight into why you and the people around you do what you do. Once you understand how the subconscious works, you're going to look at yourself and your own behavior very differently. And so I run this class on the third Thursday of every month. It's from 6 to 7:30 p.m. on Zoom. And again, there's no obligation to go further and no cost for it. I would love to see you there. If this sounds interesting to you, check out the comments or the description in this video for the link. See you there.